Hey guys, this is Juan Zuniga and this is Gen Stick, and today I'm going to compare these two guns right here. I've been receiving a lot of emails about people that wanted to know the difference and wanted to know my opinion about them. This is my brother's Glock 43 and this is my Smith & Wesson Shield. Alright, so you guys know these are, I have safety checked them, but I will do it in the front of the camera. Magazines is empty. No bullet in the chamber. Safe direction. Same with this one. Empty mag. Nothing in the chamber. Safe direction. All right. All right, so these two are very popular firearms, all right? This one came out first. And this was, you know, the big thing. It was a single stack 9mm, super small, compact, great for the summer. You can wear shorts and a t-shirt and this thing will disappear. Glock has always had, you know, the double stack magazines, you know, like the 19, the 17 and all those. And they even had the 42, which was still a little thicker than this one. It wasn't a true single stack. And it was in 380, it was chambered in 380, so not a lot of people liked it. They never had a 9mm single stack. So Glock came out with the Glock 43. I was a little, you know, excited about it because I do like Glock. I'm not going to lie. I like Glock, I have my 19 and I love it. But I already had my Shield, so my decision was get rid of my Shield and get the 43. I wasn't sure if I wanted to or not, and I'm glad I didn't. Not that I hate the 43, but I cannot justify the extra 100 or 200 bucks that the Glock 43 cost over the Shield. If it's going to be your first gun, go ahead, go for the 43 if you like the Glock. I mean, if it would have been my first gun, I would have gone for the 43 just because I'm familiar with it. But because I already had the Shield, I don't see the need for that. All right, for the Shield. The Shield comes with two magazines. It comes with a 7-round and an 8-round. All right, this is the extended mag. Plus one of the chambers, so you can either carry 8 or 9. The Glock, the problem with the Glock is that it only comes with 2 magazines, but they both are only 6 rounds, plus one of the chambers. So you're losing 1 round with the Glock over the Shield. So this one goes to the Shield because, like I said, it comes with 2 mags and you have the choice of using either the 7 or the 8. This one, they only give you 1. Now, my brother bought an extended mag and it adds 2 more. So now it's equal to this one where it has 8 plus 1, which is 9. All right, so that's an advantage. But like I said, it's an extra cost that you have to do. You have to actually buy the extended mag. It's not like the Shield that already comes with it. When both mags are in, I'm gonna use the extended mag because I don't have the regular mag for the Glock with the regular plate. Let's see, right there. With the extended mag, they're about the same size. I think the Glock is a little bit bigger, but they're about the same size. But the top part, if you can see it, if you really just compare the top part of it, you can see that the top part of the Shield is actually a little bigger. It's a little wider. The Shield is a little top heavy. That I have to say is a little top heavy, and if you're not used to it, it might throw your shooting off for a bit until you get used to it. If you're used to Glocks, this is the way to go because as soon as you grab it, it's a Glock, just in single stack. So this one's great if you're used to Glocks and you know, it's something you're used to shooting, this is the way to go. If you're used to MMPs, this is the way to go, just because you're used to that type of ergonomics. Like I said, it is top heavy. However, even though this one, it is wider on the top than the Glock, the Shield, let's put them here. The Shield is actually a little shorter, if you can see, by a bit, not much, but it is a little shorter than the Glock. It's not a good thing or it's not a bad thing. I mean, it's up to you what you like. To me, it really didn't matter. It's just a little bit, so it really doesn't affect my opinion on them, you know. But they're just specs that you can know and you can, you know, take into consideration when you're thinking about either buying the Glock or the Shield. I can't talk about the trigger because both of them have been modified. This one has an Apex trigger, as you guys know, and this one has a Glock Craft, or it used to be called Glock Craft. Now it's called Over Precision, I believe. So they're great triggers. I have it on my 19. They changed their names just because they wanted to get into other firearms as well. The sights on these are aftermarket, both of them, but I do like the sights. If I had to compare between both of them, regular sights, I would like the Shields better. They have the 3 dots. And the Glocks, I've never liked the Glock sights. They have that like U-shaped white outline and then the white dot in the front. I'm not a fan of it. You know, some people like it. I hate them. That's why I changed my sights on the Glock. But the Shield, it comes with actually 3 dots, which is good if you like that. I like this type of sight, but a 3 dot works great. I think it works better than the Glock. Now, reliability. They're great, reliable guns, all right, both of them. Glock has its history. It's a tool. You know, it will shoot, and shoot. Even if it's dirty, it will shoot. All right, so it's a reliable gun that will shoot no matter what. It will shoot whatever you put in it, whatever brand, whatever type of 9mm you put in there, it will shoot it. And this one, the same thing. I shoot this thing all the time. I even went through a few months. I didn't carry it like that, but I did not clean it for a long time. And every time I took it to the range, it would shoot without any issues and never jammed and never had any issues. So they're both reliable. They're both great guns when it comes to that. And that's the most important thing that you have to think of, reliability. You know, make sure the gun works. And they both work, they both are great, and they're both worth it. Another advantage of the Glock is that when empty, it is lighter, about 3 ounces lighter than the Shield. So, you know, it's noticeable. You know, you can notice it at first, but after you're carrying them, there really is not a big deal. But like I said, it is 3 ounces lighter. They're about the same size. I don't have actually anything to measure, but you guys can see they're about the same size. If anything, I think the Glock might be a little bit thinner, but even when you grab it, it is not noticeable enough for you to know or to feel it. But it could be a little thinner. The grip of it on it is. This one is modified. I did a stippling job on it. However, the grip comes, you know, the regular Glock grip, which is not very, I mean, it works, but like I did with my Glocks, I had to do stippling just to give it more of that grip. This one, same thing. If your hands are sweating or wet, it's not gonna be the greatest grip, but it has some grip here, which it helps. I do want to do a stippling job on it. It just takes some time. I haven't done it yet, but I will do some stippling around here and just give it an extra, you know, grip on it. But you know, it works for now. I haven't had any issues with it, and it works. Another thing is that the grip on it, the Glock's grip is a little thinner. You can definitely feel it is thinner. It's not as wide as the Smith & Wesson Shield. You can, as soon as you grab this one, you can feel it's a little thicker or wider. Not fatter like this, but actually wider, and you can feel it. You know, and like I said, this one's top heavy, so as soon as you grab it, you can feel it as well. Is it an advantage or not? I don't know. It all depends on what you're used to using. So looking at the comparisons, the Glock didn't have much on the shield, so that's why I didn't choose to sell my shield and go with the Glock. Even though I'm used to shooting a Glock and I like it, it just wasn't worth the extra 140, 200 bucks or whatever it is that they're going for now. At the time, it was about 200, 250 when it just came out, the difference. And to me, it wasn't worth it. And I really didn't want to pay the extra for minimal differences that the Glock had. However, like I said, they're both great guns. They're both highly recommended. You can't go wrong with either of them. Especially if you're a person that wears shorts and t-shirts a lot and it's the summer. These two are great guns for you to conceal. All right, guys, so thank you for watching. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.